What is up, guys? This is Andrew Smersek with Combat Air Training. Got a belt that I'm going to share with you guys that I'm going to put out soon. I get your guys' opinions on a few things. Sorry about those stupid noises. I'm going to turn that shit off right now. Start sharing this. If you all wouldn't mind, please share this too. Other news, all orders that were placed before right now are already in the mail. All those black backpacks are out. Lots of sling orders. We can currently do every color sling, even if it doesn't show on the site. And there's another color I'm about to list on the site. Who do we got in here? I need you guys to comment. Just got a text from Max Lozana. I'm not sure what it says yet. Where the hell did I put that fucking bait? There it is. Way rather just have a dip or smoke right now. Once I get some more people in here, we'll start talking about that belt. If you don't mind, what belts do you guys use for concealed carry? Like your EDC belt, what do you guys got? Let me put this out on our Facebook. Actually, probably no, we can't. Wait, can I do it from right here? Oh, there we go. That's way easier. Okay. Let me open that up real quick. Who we got in here? I need you all to comment because I can't see who is in here until you do comment. And this is like my chance to hang out with you guys. So I like it when y'all comment. No matter what it is. Comment something that pisses you off. And then I'll go on and rant about things that piss me off. Other news. Let's see. Rifleman 1 will be this Saturday. I got post classes coming up. So if y'all have a date, you're like, hey, I want to take this class on this day, you can feel free to email us right now. And we should be able to see if we can accommodate that. Right now, we're just doing classes on Saturdays. And then maybe finding another place that we can do classes. But right now, they're all at Aries. There's some things in the works right now for another place, but right now they're all at Aries. No idea what that comment is. Well, anyways, I know people are going to be watching this later. Prototype right now. Probably going to put it up on the website, but made from 1.5-inch scuba webbing. How dense it is, like how stiff it is, it's kind of like more stiff than Alonso Defense or Segura, I think they're called now, but less stiff than the SOE. Way these are designed, and it's a 1.5-inch, all right? The way these are designed is I'm thinking about doing two different versions because you don't really need the Velcro. Like, it holds tension just fine on its own. And that Velcro, that little bit of extra material makes it a little bit harder to get out. But 8 inches of Velcro right there. We'll have another video on sizing it. But there's 8 inches of Velcro soft on the buckle side. See, that is sewn in there. And they got 4 inches of Velcro right here. Again, really, you don't need any of the Velcro to actually retain it, because just the tension right there will hold it. So even if you were to like put on a shitload of weight and you were out here, you would still be fine. Realistically, you would be fine. But it goes through, and then you can Velcro it down, and then you got an elastic keeper, which I'm going to make these bigger after playing with this one. Just a little bit bigger. But you got an elastic keeper there too to hold it in place. Now, very simple, streamlined design, of course. Also makes less parts, so it's easier to keep these in stock. I don't ever have to wait on shit coming in if I got on this 4 different materials. But yeah, simple belt. And then the cool thing with this one is there's a little stash pocket right there. And again, this is a prototype. I'm gonna make it just like an inch longer. But in here, I'm a big fan of the idea of always carrying cash on you. But inside that little pocket, just Velcro's open, you can roll up some bills and stuff them in there. So like think about taking 5 20s, roll them up just like that, and then stick them in here, close that up, and then if you were to lose your wallet or something like that, you've still got $100 on you. Or if you want to, have more or less cash, whatever, you could keep cash on you right there. But yeah, so that's the belt we're looking at right now. And after wearing it for a few days, I'm liking it. It's comfortable, and easily can rack my gun off the belt. It's easy to get in off my pants. Like normally I'm using an SOE belt, which is a fucking great belt. But having to undo the Cobra buckle can be annoying. I'm not planning on doing a Cobra buckle belt. If you want that, you should just buy the SOE one. Maybe I'll do a reduced one in the future, but I really don't want to have to sock Cobra buckles. That's a nightmare. But yeah, something simple, easy, streamlined, rigid, good to go. But yeah, so that is the belt we're looking at right now. What do y'all think? Let's see. Dylan, what's up, man? Use this next belt. You're Dylan from Shooter's World, right? Yep, always got new gear, Don. Held the Wilderness Technical Gear belt. How'd you like that one? Because I'm not sure if that's the one I'm thinking about, but I always see their stuff. I always wonder what it's actually like. Handcuff key, I'm not sure. If you want to think about it like this, if you got a handcuff key, which I think they're illegal, so don't get caught with it. But if you want to think about it like this, there's a 1.5 inch belt. There is about 1/2 of an inch of Velcro, right? A hook and loop right there. And then so you got and then it's sewed in down here. So you got about 1/2 inch, probably just a little bit more to work with. So I'm not sure if a handcuff key or whatever would fit in there for lock picking stuff. For me, I like the idea of being able to have cash in there. But whatever you can fit. Well, if you want Cheerios, come get your Cheerios. I got my girl in here messaging about getting Cheerios from the other room. She's laying down with the baby. Thank you, babe. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Dylan from Prepared Patriot. Right on. Yeah, but I worked with a Dylan. I wasn't sure. I kind of like the last name kind of rang a bell, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, Cash does open mini locks. Also planning on doing. Well, I want to mess with it first before I put it out there. This one I'd be totally like I've been wearing it and I'd be totally fine wearing this for EDC. But I want to also take a look at doing gun belts with fast sex buckles. Figure we can keep it at a good price point. Still have a rigid belt, and we'll set it as a pair where you get the inner belt and the outer belt. Dylan says, Wilderness Tactical was fine as long as it is sized right. I lost weight and had to pull tight. Let me fucking zoom this in because otherwise it's way more painful. Had to pull had to pull too tight to be comfortable. Also ran out of Velcro when pulling tight. Okay, yeah, and thinking about that, running out of Velcro too. That's where I'm like, this belt doesn't actually need Velcro, and just that little bit of extra material going through that hole. That's where I'm almost like, maybe I'll just get rid of the Velcro entirely, because it does right there. It just makes it a little bit harder to get through, right? So I'm just thinking some sort of crazy emergency, you need to take your belt off. I wouldn't want that to get in the way. But like with this, see, even if you did lose like a fuck ton of weight, it can move a little bit, and you might have to like make like a little micro adjustment, which I don't like, but you would be able to get away with it with this, even if you did end up having extra material, because the Velcro's at 4 inches right there. And again, 8 inches right here. So I'm gonna look at it again before we do put out a video on the sizing, but it's gonna be pretty simple. It'll be like you put on a belt with your gun and anything else you wear in it, and you're just gonna measure that belt, and then you pick a size according to a chart we'll put out. What's everyone up to tonight? Baby, come over here. So, Dylan, do you work with Prepare Patriot, or are you a part of their alumni? I know Jerry, Matt, and I know the three we always see on camera, but I think there is another guy they have working with them. Oh, Ashley's waiting for the baby to fall asleep. Alumni, right on. What classes have you done with them so far? I'm trying to get up there this next year. I want to do the medical and the low light. Oh yeah, guys, I am scheduled. Let's see, I got pay for a couple other classes, but what I'm going to do in March, the plan is first week in March at Tactical Response. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to role play in the fight. That will be Wednesday and Thursday. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to take low light building clearing. Then I'm going to take fighting pistol again. Then I'm going to take advanced fighting pistol. So you're going to be there first week of March. Anyone who wants to join me, that'd be awesome. They have Doc Ron working with them. Okay, yeah, he's the only guy that I haven't talked to yet. Now, watching a bunch of stuff about belts, because I've kind of been looking at everything else in the market. Do you ever notice how holster companies, they'll show someone reholstering, holster companies and belt companies, but they'll show someone reholstering small back, but like really fast, like just jamming the gun in there. Once in a while, you see them actually clear the shirt, but most of the time, they don't even bother to check where the shirt is at. That's like a huge pet peeve of mine that I see. All right, so Dylan has taken prepared pistol 1 through 3, taking their prepared rifleman in the spring. We'll also be taking the Force on Force they're developing. Yeah, that will be badass, dude. I may be there to role play with that, so you might get to shoot the fuck out of me. We'll see. They said they were down to have me up there as a role player, so that would be super cool. And I think Jason will be there. Yeah, he role played for my classes, and he definitely got me a few times, man. Don, shutting down the office for the night, brother. You guys have a good night. Looking forward to the belt update. See you at the range soon, hopefully. Yeah, man. I'll be there at the range Saturday. I'm teaching Rifleman 1 if you want to stop by and hang out. You're more than welcome to. Other thing. We're right back. Nope. Oh, they're over here. All right. So, other thing that we're about to come out with and release onto the market, we're making some very small micro adjustments on these. But this is a rifle magazine pouch, and you can use that as general purpose too. It has shock cord on the sides, molly webbing on the sides too, so you could attach stuff to the sides, or shock cord on tourniquets or stuff like that. Drain hole on the bottom. May get rid of the center line stitching. I'm going to try that on the next one, but these are still being prototyped before we put them out. But here's the cool thing. So you can maul these on to your gear using mouse clips. You got 2-inch sections right here. So you can also use a belt attachment to mount it vertically on your belt, or slide your belt through and mount it horizontally. Now, cool thing with these is, let's see. We'll start off with the big ones. All right, so AK magazines. You can put them in, right? And it's at the correct height. And then we can also do 2 AK magazines. And these are the Tapco Mags, which are wider than most of the normal mags. I don't recommend them. I like steel mags. Some guys like the mag pulls a lot, and they weigh less, so I'm wouldn't hurt to try them and beat them up. But I'm just using these because they're wider, so you can see. Now, up there, when we do that, we got 3 inches of Velcro touching for retention, and then you can also adjust the bungees, the shock cord on the sides to make it tighter. Now, other cool thing, I had to go out. I don't have an AR-10, so I had to go out and buy mags for it. But this does fit P mags for AR-10. You stuff 1 mag in there. You can have it sitting right there, okay? Or you can stuff 2 mags in there. This is where I'm making micro adjustments, because I just want to make sure that they all fit all 3 types of mags. But you can stuff them in, and what you can do is to adjust the height so that you have the correct amount of purchase. Kind of naturally did it right there. But you can just take the shock cord, loop them at the bottom. There's a simple knot I'll show on the video. But then when you have your mags in the pouch, they're naturally going to ride at the correct height for you to grab them. All right. This also works with AR-15 mags. So one AR-15 mag in there with the shock cord adjusted to adjust the height sits right there. Okay. Then do 2 mags sitting right there. And at this point, I would probably take that flap on the inside, throw it up, okay? Or you could just unadjust that and shove them down deeper in there. You don't need the flap up, but that's where they'll sit right there. I'm going to undo it because that's the way I would want to do it if I was putting 3 in. But you can also fit 3 AR-15 mags in here. These are P mags too, which matters because there is a wider base plate. But 3 AR-15 mags or 2 AK mags or 2 AR-10P mags, right? So that's pretty sweet. Also drain hole in the bottom. Very excited to put these out. We're going to put these out soon. I'm going to continue working on these after we get done with the live stream. And then we're also going to be doing chest rigs that come with these on them. But really, like, the way I look at it is if you bought 3 of these for your belt alone, right, you could fit 6 AR-15 mags, and then the other one you could use for a trauma kit. So that's where I like it. Versatile. You do a lot with it. The fact that you can attach tourniquets to the side just with the shock cord that's built in. I am super stoked about this. We will also be doing single mag pouches that will be coming out. But I'm waiting on Hillary Strategic inserts. What the hell are they? I don't know. Well, you know, the plastic inserts that they put in. I got some of those on order. And once those comes in, we're gonna see if we can make those work with the single mag pouches, which we're also gonna try and make work with AK, AR-10, and AR-15. But then we'll make it so that you can also use the single mag inserts, so you don't have to run the bungee on them. But those will be bungee, whereas these are Velcro with a flap. Let's see who we got in here, you guys. You all got to comment stuff. Otherwise, I'm just up here talking, which I don't mind, but I want to know who I'm talking to. Also, what videos do you want to see? Because I need to get posting actual YouTube videos again. And also, what do you all think about the malfunctions videos I've done so far? I've done one on pistol and one on AR-15s. Tyler, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing, bro? I may need your help next weekend. We're moving out of this shithole, and we're going into a house like 15 minutes away. And I'll just show you real quick. I should have just texted you this, but and for helping me move, if you are able to, I'll definitely make you some gear. But new EDC Belt, 1.5-inch scuba webbing, very minimalist, right? No Cobra buckle. You have 8 inches of soft loop here, 4 inches of hook right here. So you can adjust it and then Velcro it down and take the elastic keeper and slide that over if you want. But really, if like you were to put this on someone super tiny, there's enough tension in there where it's tight enough where it doesn't even really need the Velcro. So I might even release one without Velcro. I'm not sure yet. What do you think? Also, and you see how that's sewn in there. That's where there's like, it's so tight in there. You don't really need the Velcro. But the cool thing with this one is there's this little pocket back here where you could just have some cash, roll it up. Like that's 5 ones right there. I wish I had some bigger bills to put in it right now. But if you think about, putting $20 bills in there, you got $100 that you just Velcro into your belt, right? So if you lose your wallet, get robbed or some shit, you still got $100 on you. So that's one thing we're going to build into it. I haven't released these yet. And come up with a sizing chart and all that. Also, thinking we're going to do gun belts, like war belts with fast sex buckles. That will be sold with the inner and outer belt as a set. Who else we got in here? Also, if y'all haven't done it, Toys for Tots, guys. It's Christmas. We probably spoil our kids a lot. They probably get much more than they need. So if you can, instead of just buying more and more shit that they probably don't need, to just put more stuff under the Christmas tree, think about Toys for Tots. And if you already have donated to Toys for Tots, go ahead and comment that right now. Brag about it, because that will make more people do it. That's a good thing to brag about. Myself, I went on Tactical Responses thing. Their company actually hands out stuff for Toys for Tots. So you can watch their video on it, or go to their Amazon, or just order toys on Amazon and send it to their address, and they will get distributed to kids. My girl, she ended up needing that one Christmas when she was little, and her family was struggling. So like that can make a huge difference for people. So I know I donated a couple toys. I did what I could, and they got sent out there to those guys. That's an easy way to do it. I would recommend you do that, just because otherwise you might forget and you might feel shitty about it later. I would just go ahead and do that right now. Tyler says, sure, no problem. I've been pretty busy with school stuff, but I'll be done by this weekend. Right on, man. I like the belt. One problem I have is the buckle is always in the way. With appendix, that looks like a better option. I wonder if I could put a tourniquet in the elastic keeper. Yeah, you probably could. And I was thinking about playing with different elastic keepers, because like I got one that I made for myself just to kind of secure a knife sheath in there a little bit better. So I do want to kind of play with that, have some add-ons. One for a cat tourniquet, you probably make that happen. What's up, Barry? But yeah, you probably make that happen. Trying to think of a good way to do it. I've become a big fan of just wearing a like a cat style tourniquet around my ankle, because it kind of keeps it out of the way. I kind of think having it on the belt might be a little bit bigger, but then again, you could also just do like an elastic thing that hangs down from the belt and have it mounted a little bit lower. And if people see it, I mean, who cares? Just like they see that you have a tourniquet. Also, I don't know if you saw this yet, Tyler, but fits 3 AR-15 mags, or 2 AK mags, or 2 AR-10 mags. So we'll be releasing that soon. It's going to mount with Molly, and we might get rid of that middle line of stitching. I'm going to do another prototype. Also mounts horizontally on a belt by passing through. There is Velcro underneath right there, but it passes through 2-inch section, 2-inch section, or you can mount it vertically on the belt with another part that will sell with it. Who else we got in here? I see people, but I don't see comments. And if you have donated to Toys for Tots at Tactical Response or somewhere else, like fucking let people know. I think it's a really good thing. Like straight up, I did that before even buying my kids presents. Yeah, the same one. I just adjusted a little bit. We're making like little micro adjustments. Just trying to get it exactly right and making sure that we can molly it. The hard part is back here. That's 9 layers of material that we're stitching through. So trying to get it right at the edge in the correct spot. And I'm thinking just getting rid of this middle line will make it better to molly on. But trying to get that right spot and then making the pouch just a little bit, just a tiny bit bigger. That's where we're at on it right now. And also, if I can make it where I've got 2 different machines, two sewing machines right now. If I can make it where I can sew that on the lighter duty sewing machine, it's easier to do fine details on that and stuff. And that also means I can have 2 people sewing it at once. I need a sling full, and I still want my socks. I, for real, do not remember the thing about the socks unless you're talking about my EDC extra pair of socks. You're in Sacramento? What's up, man? How is it out there? Is it crazy in Sacramento like it is in oh wait, was it in? Yeah, are you guys overrun with bums up there, or what is it like out there? Tyler says some of my best USMC memories are yearly TFT run. I think he meant PFT run. Everybody would drop their toy in a box a few miles in. Oh, okay. Twitch for Tots run. Okay, that's cool, man. We never got to do that. I'd like to do that. Hopefully next year to have Combat Art Training do a Toys for Tots. Sinking socks in leggings, all jokes. Yeah, I think it's a great way to carry an extra pair of socks. You just stick them in your pants. The funny thing is when people don't notice it there. Let's see. I need to just start making sure I have other people on as well as I'm sitting here waiting for y'all's comments. All right. Mr. Saul from Sacramento says, we are overrun. This place is hanging on by a thread. Turns out you can storm a store with 100 of your friends and get whatever you want. Yeah. Yeah. And they're not going to police it and they're not going to stop it. Right. I mean, have they tried to? I see, I've seen it on the news a little bit. I try not to pay that much attention, try to just focus on my shit, but I've seen it on the news a little bit where they're not going to have their employees try to stop it. That's their employees in danger. But at the same time, some places are getting robbed so much that they're going to have to shut down those places. But then again, dude, I grew up in Minneapolis and I'm I do not want to go back. That's the place where they're burning down police stations. I hear about guys having their dogs attack people in the streets and just nothing's going to get done about it. There's just some places, man, that they just let shit get crazy. I'm glad it hasn't gotten like that around me, man. I would encourage you to move out of there. Or what do you do? Do you have to live there? Do you got family there or whatever? For me, I'm pretty much stuck in Florida for 11 more years, unless I can get something else to happen. But I'm stuck here because my daughter lives here. Although I don't mind it, I like Florida. But what's your deal, man? Why are you there? I would have gotten out of there if I could. I hate using a vape. I was worried that if I use a vape enough, I would start growing a man bun or something. Although I put my hair in a ponytail and my girlfriend started making fun of me for it. I was trying to sew and she kept getting in my face. But maybe I need to get a haircut and stop looking like a damn hippie. Also, let me go look at something. I'm not sure how much I can talk about it. Let me look at it real quick. Okay. Our site's still up. Guys, here, let me grab one real quick and we'll talk about it. But if you don't have medical stuff, you need to take advantage of it while you still can, man. Prices go up, things disappear, but the Recon Medical bleed kits are badass. Now, when we talk about things that are and are not TCCC approved, these are not TCCC approved, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't take a look at it or use it. If you want to stick to TCCC, that's totally fine. But I will say, personally, there's some stuff that is TCCC approved that is totally retarded, like certain tourniquets that have come out that they since did not approve of anymore. Ones that if you know how to apply one to yourself and be able to keep moving and keep your head up and be able to do it one-handed without looking at it. There's some that you just really can't do that with that are TCCC approved, and there's some that fail that are TCCC approved without naming names. But the Recon Medical tourniquet is my personal favorite. That comes with this kit. This kit comes with a chest seal, compression bandage, compressed gauze, trauma shears that are titanium bonded and not made of titanium, but bonded. They're nicer than the $3 ones that you normally see for sale. I can tell you that much. And a blanket, emergency blanket, the tourniquet. So chest seal, tourniquet, compression bandage, compressed gauze, emergency blanket, and trauma shears on here. And that's my preferred windlass style tourniquet. It just looks just like the cat one, but it's got aluminum windlass and a hole for you to put your finger in to pull it tight. Those are like $30 right now, less than 30 really. You can get them on Amazon or buy them from Recon Medical's website, reconmedical.com. Let me look at this. Supplies. No, I want to go to. They have a fucking. All right, get that out of here. Yeah, go to supplies and then bleed kits. Huh. Right now, I wonder if can I screen share what I'm looking at? I don't really see a way. Is that it? No. Okay. Anyways, go to reconmedical.com. And yeah, they don't have the ones in the plastic wrap, but they have ones in the bags, and it looks like they're both the same one. These are no tourniquet included. Okay. So like I said, it won't be around for long, but you can get the same thing just without the tourniquet for $15. All right. Normally a chest seal alone will cost that much. But I would take advantage of that while you can. I myself, Black Friday, I bought fucking 12 of these and you can't have them. But I posted it all over the place. And if you miss out, you should have been paying attention. Let's see. Dylan, no longer selling the tourniquet, lost a lawsuit. Have a seesaw, right? Yep. Which is fucking all right. So we think about intellectual property. Now, if you watch Biting the Bullet podcast. They're two Marines that turn libertarian and I guess anarchist. So kind of like what I am, although don't think I'm a crazy dude. I'm just like, if you listen to this podcast, you'll kind of understand more. I do believe we need a police force and stuff like that, but it's like, we don't need all the laws and all the taxes and all the unnecessary foreign wars and stuff like that. Anyways, you listen to this and it's the, I think episode 101, and they talk about anarchy in there. And one of the things they go into is intellectual property laws, which first I was all about intellectual property laws because I was like, if I have an idea, someone shouldn't be able to take my idea and make money. However, if you think about insulin changes lives, right? And if insulin is super expensive and you need insulin, but you're going to be like a slave to paying high prices for it, it's going to be harder for you to live a good life. Whereas like if it costs $2 to make it, they sell for 70, right? And it's something you need, but this other company comes in and sells it for 20, but it's pretty much the same thing, but they changed stuff on it. Like that shouldn't be illegal to me. So when we think about that tourniquet, right? I think the cat tourniquets are great. The North American Rescue ones. And I would only really want the newest one, but I think the Recon Medical one is better. Where's my damn bag? And so I would go on Amazon. I would buy every one you could right now. It's not going to be for sale anymore. Anyways, you should be able to recognize it. The cat tourniquet's been copied by like 1 billion people, right? You go on Amazon, you'll see a ton of them. I wouldn't buy all the other ones. I would buy the Recon one. Aluminum windlass, has a little pencil in there to write the time, which I don't think is that hugely important. I'd rather just have Sharpies in my kit, but it's there. Other thing, when you open it up, you got this little finger hole right here, so that when you apply it, you can put your finger in there, pull it tight. Which is nice. I don't think it's like super huge, but I think it's nice. And then they have 2 different types. I think the B model, the Bravo model, like it'll say Tourniquet B or whatever, and you've got those holes in there, right? That would be the B version. And then the other version is like $1 more. Usually when I see it, it has an aluminum buckle on the inside. And they're half the price. They're like $17 usually. So I think it's bullshit that they can't make their tourniquet anymore, especially if you dive deeper into it and you look at the tourniquets that Germans were using in World War II. It's actually kind of the same windlass design. I mean, this specific design, yeah, they did like the same thing, but if they make just as good of a product for a lower price or a better product for a lower price, I think they should be able to do it. After kind of hearing their philosophy from the Biting the Bullet podcast, where they talk about anarchy on that one. I think it's episode 101. Check it out. After hearing that stuff, I was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Should be legal. Like if someone starts making the same fanny pack I do, right? My thing is I'm going to build it with the materials I use and the quality that I have, right? It's totally original design, but someone else goes and builds it. I can do a couple different things. I can just maintain my thing, and if there's the same quality, it's going to be hard to compete with. But I'll still be the original. I'll still have that going for me. Good or bad, don't know, but if they're not making it the same quality, well, then I've got that. The only thing where I think it would be a hard thing is if, like, say, North American Rescue comes out with their tourniquets and then another company makes more of them, proliferates it, sells way more, but they sell a shit version that breaks all the time, and then North American Rescue can't make money because everyone thinks that their version sucks. But anyways, I don't know. I think it's bullshit. I like Recon. They never tried to get TCCC approved too, so people freak out about that. Like they weren't going for that. Like, why would they? Those contracts are all eaten up, and they're probably gonna last forever anyways. But yeah, let's see. Let me look at their website. I don't see tourniquets on there anymore, but they still got bleed kits. I think those are still worth it. So I would hop on there and buy those. Let me look at Amazon real quick. Yeah, there's still Recon Medical tourniquets on Amazon, and I would assume those are made by Recon Medical. So I would buy the shit out of those. Like they got Gen 4 black pack of 4 for $54 or $55. So I would take advantage of that while you can, because they can't make them anymore. Yeah, North American Rescue sued them. Copy too much off cat. Don't know the details. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they could have done to make it not copy theirs. I think hopefully they re-release a new one and they change like the ears on it or something. Or there was also this shit. I think it was a Russian one, and the way it worked. Let me get myself in the camera. Hopefully they can do this, make it like this. But the way it worked is like you would instead of twisting it like this, think about cut that off, right? But they would pull it up, slide it down, pull it up, slide it down, pull it up, slide it down. And then they would lock it in. So hopefully they can like do something with that design, maybe even partner with that company. And then they could still produce a quality tourniquet we could all buy at a lower price. Barry says, you coming to Mextex? No. All for the work those guys are doing. But no, that would not be good for my family, my priorities. If it's what I think you're talking about. Let's see. What else you guys got? Saul, you never answer me. What's keeping you there? Are you going there? Barry? No, I'm not doing stuff with the bunker. They're not letting other instructors go and use that range. So like I was using that range. I was doing night classes. I was doing classes like all the time out there before they came in. But now that they came in, they got their deal set up. That's their deal. They wanted me to be an instructor there. But if I can't do combat or training classes there, I'm not going to be there. That's fine. I mean, it's good for them, but it's like, I'm not going to. No, I got my own brand to grow. I got so much nylon gear to keep me busy anyways. I don't need to work for someone else. But yeah, it's a good range. I mean, shit, they put a lot of good work into it. And Jeremy and Paul and those guys are good people. But yeah, good luck in Texas. You're working out at what the fuck was it called? Tactical shit, right? You ever met Red, White, and Ben? Tyler says you need to get some freaking property or make some rich friends. Well, we did make some rich friends here recently. We're looking into Magnet, one of Magnet's friends, and Magnet might buy the property, but it's huge. Okay, I'll just say that it's huge. I don't want to put a number out there, and we may be doing some stuff out there. Oh yeah, Red, White, and Ben. I deployed with him in my platoon to Afghanistan, and then with him to Yemen. I'm friends with him. I was actually going to get him some gear out, and then I got fucking swamped with shit. But I don't know. Tactical shit might end up carrying my brand eventually. Then again, I kind of do just want to keep it all where they have to order straight from my website. It's easier, less hand changing and stuff like that. But he's a good dude. I think he just got married too, if I remember correctly. He's got some funny fucking videos. If you guys haven't seen it, Red, White, and Ben on tactical shit. Watch his stuff. That guy's a fucking trip. Come to get Cheerios, baby?
Yes, it is.
Why don't you come join me?
No, I don't want to keep a little bit.
Why not? You don't have to be in frame. You just have to talk. I'll scoot the camera over. She just got shower hair. Can't be seen with shower hair. Guys like the belt. Now, let me ask you guys, you still want it with Velcro? Like when I put it up there, do you want it with the Velcro where it makes it just a little bit tighter sliding through that hole with that Velcro on there for all 4 inches? Come on, sit down.
I want people to be able to see me.
Okay. Like no one can see you. All
Look,
right.
see, they can see me.
Oh, they can see me. No, you're fine. But do you guys want it with the Velcro right there? You want it with that pocket on the back that you can put 5 bills into? Or do you want it without all that? I love you, baby.
Yeah,
What else we got in here? Yeah, he did. Good dude. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ben's a good dude. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man? Did you see the belt I was showing everyone? Also, what belt do you use, Matt? You're friggin' retarded. I love you.
No, keep your head turned. Keep your head turned. It looks like you're
That's like the most entertaining part of your night, huh? Recon's not selling tourniquets anymore.
You're welcome for bringing the comedy to this.
Yeah. Maxi pad. Wilderness instructor belt or core essentials. Okay. Gigantic rip sound from your stall. Yeah. So, check it out, Matt. Simple, streamlined design. You got 8 inches of hook, of loop right here. 4 inches of hook. Slide it through the hole. Velcro it down. You got an elastic keeper to go over it. And then on the back side, you got a pocket where you can take, like I was able to fit 5 bills and roll them up. And you can slide them in there. So if you were to lose your wallet or anything like that, you could still have some extra cash stashed on your belt that no one will probably know about. I mean, you can adjust it whenever increment you want, because there's no, there's no holes or anything like that. And then, those mag pouches, we'll be putting them out soon. I was probably right after this going to sew up another prototype, and then I think we'll be good on the next one. I'm just trying to get it just right. But these fit up to 3 AR-15, 2 AK, or 2 AR-10 And those are Air 15P mags, Air 10P mags, the big, they got a bigger base plate. And then the AK mags I was using were the Tapco ones, which are wider. So fits all the biggest magazines. Yeah, house key too. That was a good one. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Keep a house key in your belt. That way, if you lose it, you can still get inside your house. Maybe a car key, probably car. Oh, maybe I could sew in like a little 550 cord loop, and then you could dummy cord it in there so that if it did pop out of the Velcro, it'd still be attached. Tyler, I've used the Wilderness Tactical too. If I were a SAR guy or something in the mountains, I might consider it, but the buckle is hefty and they aren't as stiff as the core. Yeah, I haven't gotten a mess of the core belt. They look good. Now, so like using the SOE, like fucking SOEs, all their shit is great. But I was finding it was, it's just sometimes it does feel a little bit too stiff. This one's just kind of, it's right in between. It's less stiff as an SOE belt, a 1.5 that is, because that's they get their own custom one made, and then it's a little bit more stiff than the Alonso Defense or Segura gun belt, which they're all great, but it's right in between there. Looking at all the scuba webbing I can find, it was the one where out of the ones that you can normally buy, like SOE gets their own custom weave and resin made for their 1.5 inch, but all the other people, they pretty much buy the same scuba webbing. But I found one that I don't think is being used by anyone that is just a little bit thicker, just a little bit. So that's the one I went with, and I've been liking it so far. And it is stiffer than the other scuba webbings I've been buying, and also it's all American made. Everything on that is American made. So after I run out of that other scuba webbing with the Velcro holster holders and the fanny packs, then we're not going to buy that anymore. We're just going to buy the American made scuba webbing now, which I'm happy about. Let's see, Jeff, handcuff key, put the pouch in the back. Oh yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should put one in the back. Baby Hulk getting ready for work. What did I miss? Oh, we got you can go back and watch the video again, but wrong one. New EDC belt, very simple design. You got that metal tri-glide, 8 inches of loop, 4 inches of hook, goes through the tri-glide, goes on there. You got elastic keeper that keeps it all in there, and then you got a pouch behind where you can put some rolled up bills in there. So think about, you got 520s on there. You always got $100 on you in case of emergency.
Do you think everyone can hear me eating my dry cereal?
Yeah, that's why Matt texted,
Really?
Although someone likes it, all of a sudden we got more people. They're here for the asthma.
I have to give the people what they want.
I gotta get you some fucking pickles now.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want. Velcro asthma.
Those are you.
All right. Let's see, Matt. I make the belt. Yeah, I'm making it. I haven't put it on the website yet, but I was just showing everyone. I think it's ready to go. I think it's ready to put on the website, but I want to see what people thought first. Matt, do you know with Recon, are they staying in business? They're just not allowed to sell the tourniquets anymore? Tyler, that's a big bet that $100 will be enough to even interest someone into giving you a ride home, considering the inflation. Oh, you can back $100 bills, but I mean, $100 gets you and another person food for a day, at least, you know.
Tell everyone that combat art training is getting a new workshop that will not be in the living room anymore.
Yeah, we're moving. We're about to move. So, anyways, well, that's an hour, guys. Might start doing more live streams throughout the week. I do want to do that. We are kind of fucking busy right now with moving and getting products out there. Oh, everyone who ordered anything, your shit has already shipped. So if you want to get ahead on the list, order your stuff now. Barry's got a question. Go ahead. I think they had to stop selling last Wednesday. Yep. Yeah, that's the way I understand it. But if you guys do, like, let your people know, go on Amazon. They can still buy Recon tourniquets. They're up there right now. Yeah, what's up, Barry? Ask your question. I'm waiting on you.
I want string cheese.
Wait on you, Barry. You got a discount for me? I don't have much shit I gotta buy, but thank you. If I'm there, I'll look for you. See, Matt says,
where are they at?
What? Kissimmee.
Oh.
Matt says we picked up 80 bleed kits and 150 tourniquets the last day at considerable savings. Yep, right on, man. It's been sent. I appreciate it, man. Okay, guys. Thank you. Oh, Old Town. Wait, are you okay? Hang on. I'm confused. Are you working for the bunker or are you working at tactical shit? Before I go. Because I thought you were working at tactical shit and you were just hanging out when the bunker did their thing.
What the heck is this?
That's the buckles.
Oh, I thought it was two.
Night, Matt. Yeah, I think Matt was annoyed with your chewing.
It wasn't that loud.
Oh, across from Old Town. Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, and go check out Tackle Schaefer in Florida too. Check out their YouTube channel. They got a lot of good stuff, lots of funny stuff. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll be putting out videos on the gear as we release it. But yeah, really appreciate you guys coming in here, hanging out, commenting. Like, really appreciate the comments. But that's it. Keep fighting communism, and remember that training saves lives.